Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be showing you the deck profile of my budget Sky Striker list. It's a really cheap deck if you want to build it, and it's pretty strong as well. So let's get right into it. First off, I'm playing Triple Ray, of course. She's the main monster of the deck. She fits so well into the deck. She gets you access to your extra deck. She's really hard and annoying to get rid of for your opponent. So yeah, play 3 all the time. Then the only other Sky Striker monster that I'm playing, and it's the only one that exists actually, is Rose. She's the most expensive card of the deck. She's like 15 euros at the time of recording. So yeah, if you don't really want to include her because your budget is too tight, you can leave her out. But I like to put her in because she's an extra name that gets access to your extra deck. And then the only other real monster that I'm playing is one Dino Wrestler Pancratops. Since we're going second most of the time with this deck, Pancratops is a nice inclusion. He's really strong. He can be used to get rid of 2 of your opponent's cards sometimes, so he can trade 1 for 2, which is what we really need in this deck. And then I'm playing 9 hand traps. I'm playing triple Ash Blossom. So this is the second most expensive card of the deck. Even in common, it's still quite expensive, but it's really strong. So you might as well consider picking these up if you're low on a budget anyway. Then I'm playing triple Effect Filler. Yeah, it's just generic effect negation. And then triple Ghost Ogre. Ghost Ogre has some multiple uses in this deck as well, because it can be used to destroy your own field spell, which gets you access to Ray. So that are all of the hand traps and all of the monsters. Now let's get into some spells. First off, the Sky Striker spells. So I'm playing triple Area Zero. This is your field spell. It allows you to dig deeper into your deck, and it special summons Ray from the deck if you destroy it. Then I'm playing triple Widow Anchor. It's one of the best Sky Striker spells in my opinion, allowing you to negate an effect of your opponent and then stealing your monster if you want. That's really strong. I'm also playing triple Shark Cannon. It's basically a DD Crow, which can also special summon from the graveyard for your side of the field, and then you can link away with that monster or use that monster's effects. Now, for the not 3-offs, I'm playing double Afterburners. Yeah, it's just some removal. I like playing it. And on Jamming Waves, also just some removal. This is only really important against back row decks, but most of the decks these days at least play Infinite Impermanence or something, so that you can at least hit something. Then I'm also playing one Hornet Drones. It's just another name and allows you to get access to your extra deck. So yeah, you really need it. One Eagle Booster. It comes up sometimes that you have to protect your own monster from an effect, so yeah, it's useful. And then, of course, Multi-Roll. It's one of the best one-off spells that we have. Allows you to plus 3 sometimes, plus 4, plus 5 maybe even in the end phase. So yeah, that's really strong. And the last Sky Striker spell that I'm playing is one that not many people play anymore. It's one Hercules base. You can play Pot of Avarice, for example, instead of this card if you like. But I prefer to have some kind of grindier card that I can search actively from my deck. So that was it for the Sky Striker spells. Now let's move on to some more generic spells. One Terraforming to search your field spell. One Reinforcement of the Army to search Ray. One Upstart Goblin so that you have a 39 card deck. One Call by the Grave, unfortunately. One Mind Control, again good going second. One Raigeki. Not many people include this in their deck anymore, but I like it because it allows you to get to a more simplified game state. And if you are in a simplified game state, Sky Striker usually can win the game. Double Cosmic Cyclone to have some more spell and trap removal. This is especially important against Eldritch, for example, or Orcusts. So yeah, that's where this is much better than Jamming Waves. And I'm playing 2 more spells that are not as common. One of them is Book of Moon. It's a new inclusion into the deck. It's good offensively and defensively. Good going first, good going second. If it goes really well, I might even play 2 of these and cut the Hercules base probably. And then the win condition of the deck, Double or Nothing. As soon as you get 2 level 4 monsters onto the field, you can make Utopia double into Utopia and then attack for 10,000. So if your opponent has a monster with 2,000 or less attack and they don't have any interruptions, then you almost always have game. So that was it for the main deck. Now let's move on to the extra deck. So first off, the Sky Striker links. I'm playing triple Shizuku. Yeah, see, she can search you cards in the end phase, so that's really nice. Triple Kagari. She gets spells from your graveyard back to your hand. Only double Hayate. I thought 2 is enough. The third one comes up sometimes, but I prefer to have an extra slot in my extra deck. And one Kaina. She's really nice to summon off of Ray in your opponent's turn, so that they only have lose 1 attack during their battle phase. And the last Sky Striker link monster that I'm playing is one Zeke. This is actually really nice because you can link off anything that your opponent has and clear your main monster zone so that you can activate your spells again. So that was it for the Sky Striker links. Now some more generic extra deck options. One Ningirsu. It's pretty much the only outs that we have against Dragoon outside of Double or Nothing. So yeah, your opponent will almost always negate the Double or Nothing play if they see it coming, and otherwise, yeah, we have to rely on Ningirsu to out the Dragoon. I'm also playing one Nightmare Unicorn. It's just a generic utility, allows you to get rid of anything. Yeah, it's pretty nice. The last link monster that I'm playing is one Top Logic Bomber Dragon. So this is sometimes useful in combination with Hercules base, but don't really rely on it. It's mainly used to just link off everything in order to get a stronger monster. It doesn't really come up that much, but yeah, sometimes it's useful. And then the last 2 monsters that I'm playing, of course, the Double or Nothing package, Utopia Double and Utopia. So first off, you should make Utopia Double. That allows you to search the Double or Nothing to your hand, overlay Utopia on top of it. Then in the battle phase, you can attack with Utopia, negate its own attack. Then you can activate Double or Nothing to attack again with 10,000 attack this time. But you have to attack monsters, so that's one of the downsides. You can't really do it in an open field. Your opponent has to have a monster. But as soon as they have something with 2,000 attack or less, then you immediately have a game with this combo. And lastly, of course, yeah, 1 token for your Honed Drones. So yeah, guys, that was it for the deck. If you have a larger budget, you could include the Access Code Talker OTK, for example. It's much stronger than the Double or Nothing OTK, but it's also much more expensive. It's more reliable as well. You could also include Infinite Impermanence if you have the money for it, or Lightning Storm. But yeah, since this was a budget deck, I chose not to include any of these cards. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully see you next time. Bye.